Okay, this is problem 9, and we want to use the limit method to find the derivative of y equals this, or as I rewrote it as f of x equals this. And the limit method means that f prime of x is the limit as h approaches 0 of this quantity here, okay? So let's break it down into parts and then put it all together. So first of all, this is the hard part. What's f of x plus h? Well, when we write it out, it looks like this. That's easy enough. And now I'm going to go to another page and we're just going to review what x plus h squared is and what x plus h cubed is. And these are quantities that you might even choose to memorize. But let me show you. Okay, so x plus h squared, that's easy enough. That's just x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. And then what's x plus h cubed? Well, it's just x plus h times this quantity. We already did that up here, so I wrote it here. And again, it's just tedious algebra. But when you multiply these two factors here and here, you get x cubed plus 2x squared h plus h squared plus x squared h plus 2xh squared plus h cubed. And that kind of looks like a mess, but you can combine the four middle terms and you get x cubed plus 3x squared h plus 3xh squared plus h cubed. So you can see there's sort of a pattern here that's not too hard to memorize. So let's take these two expressions and plug them back in. So let's go back now. So now I'm going to move the equal sign over here so we have enough room. We have 3 plus 4 times x squared plus 2xh plus h squared minus 2 times x cubed plus 3 x squared h plus 3xh squared plus h cubed. So just plugging in and plodding along. Let me just write down the next line without talking. So it's this. Okay. And now we're going to subtract f of x, and f of x is right here, so that's easy. So let me just put a minus sign here. And notice I'm going to write the terms in the corresponding location so we can do some easy subtraction. There's a minus 3. There's a minus 4x squared. Remember, everything's minus because of this minus sign up here. But that minus sign turns this minus sign into a plus. So it's going to be plus 2x cubed. Ah, look here. Here's a plus 2x cubed. So these drop out. This drops out. And we're left with 8xh plus 4h squared minus 6x squared h minus 6xh squared minus 2h cubed. But we get to divide all of this by h, which is lucky because there's an h in each of these terms, so we won't wind up dividing by 0. So that's kind of crucial. So it's going to be 8x plus 4h minus 6x squared minus 6xh minus 2h squared. That's f prime of x. Well, look, as h goes to 0, some of these terms don't have an h in them, so they're going to stick around. But some of the terms do have an h in them, and so as h goes to 0, they just drop out. So this is what we're left with, and of course that's the same thing you get with the shortcut that I've showed you.